Hello, I'm Reginald Bullock, and
My name is Trey Wilder, and on today's show, this is called Just Living. It's the first episode called The Pilot. I like it. I like it. So, all right, how do you you just went with the flow? Like you just didn't care? Like did you like
initially,
yeah? Like in terms of what your child's going to be like? Because in my world, it depends on the mama. If we got some height, we going to the league, Reggie. Like we sit in first row. You know what I'm saying court side, easy girl, guy or girl. But outside of that little like fantasy dream type situation, I don't really care how my child comes out as long as they come out as a good person.
well, I was kind of like that. I didn't care. We knew we wanted to have two children.
Okay,
So whether it's two boys, two girls, or boy and a girl, didn't care as long as it's healthy,
right.
right? Um, and then after that, you kind of it's a pickup game, right? You just every day you wake up, you just figure it out.
I like that actually.
You
I
know?
like that. I know. I like that. I'm gonna get a couple parents on the show. I'm like, so apparently, raising kids is like a pickup game. Do y'all feel that way?
It is, man. I mean, you can want the best players on your team. You can think that you're good, but it is a pickup game every day.
Mhm.
What if your child wakes up that day and they're depressed
That's fair.
or
Yeah.
have anxiety
Yeah.
and tell you about it?
Well,
Nowadays you
I'd
want
rather them tell me about it though.
yeah, and so now but you got to deal with that
Yeah.
because yesterday they may not have been that way,
Right.
and so then there's the whole financial money piece.
Mhm.
Children want what they want because they want it when they want it, how they want it.
Right.
But they don't have a damn job. So they want all of this stuff. So the question is, how do they get it? They get it from the parents.
Yeah.
And where does the parent get it from? And therein lies the frustration of the parents or the hustle of the parent.
Mhm.
The child, Dad, you're never home. I wake up in the morning, you're not home. I go to bed, you're not home.
Yeah.
Birthday, you weren't here. Christmas, you wasn't here. You're never home.
Right.
Okay. But at least you have a home. And the reason you have a home, the reason why you have those sneakers, the reason why you have that laptop
Mhm.
and that cell phone and that watch and those nice clothes and food in the refrigerator for you and all your friends is because I'm never home. Because I'm out here hustling for you, you ungrateful little one.
Would you say though that's so? I hear that because you got to feed your family. You got to do all the stuff. But from a kid standpoint too, they just want to see pop. They just want to see mommy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and therein lies the
right,
the dichotomy of understanding.
right.
So as a parent, how do you balance that?
Mhm.
Because the child can't balance it.
Right.
They don't know. So you need to show up from time to time.
Mhm.
You need to make
Mhm.
time for your family. You need to be there for a lot of those milestones.
Yeah.
And I brag on the fact that every first day of school, I was there for my children their entire life.
Right.
Until even in college, like, all right, Dad, it's second semester. You don't have to take me. It's my first day of school. But you know what? There's a lot of other kids in that school that wish their dad
Right.
was there.
Yeah.
Some of them wish they even had a dad.
Yeah.
So therein lies where, as a parent, you still have to do certain things to include that showing up, even though the child doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, I've been your age. You've never been my age. So you don't understand this.
Right.
One day, when your child is in college, you will be able to look back and you'll be able to say whether or not you were there the first day of school every day, their entire life into college.
Yeah.
But if you didn't like it, and then by second grade, you decide, I'm not taking them to school every day. They can go however. The nanny can take them, or the car service can take them, or I'll walk them to whatever. Now, when they get to college, you won't have that
Right.
to be able to say. You've just, taken that opportunity away to be able to say it. And so to me, what's important to the child and what's important to the parent.
Right.
And it's a balancing act. But the child is not the parent.
Yeah. No, that's true.
So they're going to ask for a lot of things and want a lot of things, but they're not the parent.
Yeah.
So who's in charge?
Yeah.
In many households now, the child is in charge.
See, I never got that sense. We came up in a household where if you turn the thermostat, it might be problems, repercussions.
So I met you there.
Yeah, like so it's that military background. Like, nah, dog, I don't feel like dealing with this. But
look at you now.
Yeah,
you're able to provide a house for a dog and a guy. My curiosity would be, what put him in that position, and how was he raised?
I think so. Funny enough, we actually have similar backgrounds.
Okay.
And so his situation was more so like life hit real fast randomly.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this, again, I don't know the whole story because there's three sides to every story. There's what they say, it's what the other person says, and there's what actually happened.
Why did he go back to his parents' house?
I think it was actually because of this dog. Okay. Like, yeah, so like the dog, they didn't want, like the parents weren't trying to rock with the dog.
Right.
And again, he auditioned really well.
Got it.
So, but like in terms of dealing with a dog, I put up with Buddy for 3 days. 3 going on 4. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But he cool though. He cool. It's just, it's tough. Yeah. So I think that standpoint was the reason why he didn't want to necessarily go back. It was just easier to not have. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we hope you have had a good time. Like we said, bro, this was supposed to be a little test run for the pilot. We ain't got our clothes on like the way we wanted to.
We'll wear them next time.
Hey, next time. But definitely hope you all appreciate this conversation. Hope you all learned something. And most importantly, please like, subscribe, comment, and tell anyone who's anyone about the show. Because not necessarily for ratings, so we appreciate them. But at the same time, we want to get y'all feedback. Because maybe we said something that was off or sounded wrong, or you had questions about it. I don't know. Like I know people might have question marks on something I said. So please share your thoughts and tell us. I know for a fact, I promise you, I will gladly reach out. And Reggie's pretty open himself too. And again, it's just 2 guys having genuine conversation from different backgrounds. So, but before we do close, I do want to say, Reggie, I appreciate you because fun fact, he did challenge me when we were fishing, and he was like, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna call me, go ahead. And if you know Reggie, that's more of like, I'm doubting it a little bit. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I call this man next day, next week type vibes, and I did, and now we're here, and this is really motivating because I got to go help a friend move after this, and I promise you, I'm trying to think how can I avoid that to go get some more recordings done. Like this is exciting, bro. This is a hustle. Exactly. So Reggie, like from the bottom of my heart, just over the years, I appreciate you as a person, and I just wanted to make sure I had it on camera. I know we had like a flowers segment, quote unquote, to possibly talk about, but like. I wanted to make sure I gave you your flowers and say thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I appreciate this.
Thank you. All right. Well, on that note, in the words of Russell Simmons, thank you very much. God bless.
Hope you have a good one.